Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your weekly reading from the 26th of June to the 7th of the 7th month, the 2nd of July. Alright, before we begin, we're just going to tune in with one ping of the sound bowl. If you'd like to join me, you can, otherwise you don't have to. It's going to be a few seconds. So I'm going to have a nice deep breath in and exhale. Okay, Virgo, let us see what this week is bringing you. I will be doing a Celtic cross just to get a general energy. So please be mindful that this is a collective reading for Sun, Moon and Rising of Virgo. If you're interested in a personal reading or one-to-one reading with me personally, you can check out my website, loveitmore.com. You can book directly or send me a message. Just contact me. Okay. But I will be doing a Celtic cross. I may not show you all the cards, but I just want to be quite brief this week because I know you're busy. And we just want to see what kind of energies are really working with you this week. Oh, Virgo, what's going on? Ha! Just want to clarify a couple of these cards and then I'll go into it. Eight of Cups. Just lay it down, please. I'll be with you in a minute. Okay. Wow. Okay, Virgo. This week, let's think about this as a general energy. Feels to me like you may be a little bit defensive this week. And you're kind of really wanting to walk away from something, but I'm not so sure it's a good idea. Right, at the center of your reading, you've got the Three of Pentacles, basically, which talks about kind of working together with others, fixing something, going back on something, and trying to rework something. But what's trying to come in is a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is about to turn in your favor, but you're sort of kind of too concerned about something that you've been already working with. Okay, now in your recent past you had the Tower, and then it's clarified by the Chariot, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands. So it seems to me that you had quite an exciting Tower moment recently, where it was a shock to the system, but it happened super fast. Where it put you at a position of being at a crossroads of like, okay, now what's next on my agenda? So for some of you, perhaps it was a redundancy at work, you know, where all of a sudden you get information of that, and then now you're like, okay, well, what am I going to do with my wands now? Okay. For others of you, someone turned up on your doorstep, and it's like caused a bit of a change to the situation at home. But it was a bit of a shock. It was unforeseen. Okay. Now at the moment you're still kind of, you see, in this reading I see a situation which is going to absolutely blossom, but you're wanting to walk away before it does. We got that, as I said, the Eight of Cups over there. Okay, but that's in your current paradigm. You've got an offer that's coming on in. News to do, really positive news to do about a work or endeavor or project. Okay, coming from the King of Swords. So either a boss figure or a member of some sort of organization or someone with quite a lot of authority that's coming on in, offering you these wonderful things, and you're like, nah, no, don't want it, don't want it, don't want it. I'm good the way I am, right? So that would seem to be that's the Wheel of Fortune that's coming on in, but you're like, no, 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 I'm busy doing me, all right? I think deep down, because deep down we've got, in your subconscious, we've got the King of Pentacles, which talks about someone who is diligently working on their ultimate sense of security. So it really feels to me like you've just been trying to carry on. It's like it kind of has a feeling of flogging a dead horse. Whereas you're like, no, 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 I know that if I apply myself and I keep going and keep chipping away, it'll eventually come. But it feels to me that something else is trying to come on in, which might be better for you, okay? The immediate future, you've got the Page of Cups. So it could be also that for some of you, you've got someone extending an offering of the heart space, maybe or even a romantic offer. But it does feel to me like over the course of the week, there's going to be quite a bit of a shift where you go from, I've had enough, I'm no longer going to put my eggs in that basket. I want to do me, rather. I want to just keep going. It may sort of stop you from seeing the things that are wanting to come in, because we've got that Four of Cups there as well. But I do believe eventually you will throughout the course of the week. Okay, you may initially be a little bit defensive about it because you're wanting to walk away, but it's like, it feels to me like there's a boss figure or someone close to you, or even not necessarily a masculine energy, but someone who has a sense of authority. They're kind of trying to tell you, Virgo, there's this great opportunity available to you. Like, why aren't you taking it? And you're like, no, no thanks, no thanks. And that's a Wheel of Fortune. It wants to come on in for you because it's seen how hard you work. Okay. But for you, it's like your environment at the moment is very stable. You don't want to kind of upset. In terms of the environment, even if you've had a shock to the system, it feels like you can handle it because you are aware of it. It's like it's the norm for you. You know how to handle yourself in this. Whereas something that new that comes in, you might be like, no, but I don't know anything about that. Like it's too much. It's too much. I'd rather work with the devil I know, right? It's that kind of energy. But then you come to a point of realization in the course of the week, with the Ten of Swords, recognizing that something is dead, done, over with. There's no more, you can no longer flog a dead horse, okay? And it takes you the full week to recognize that with the Hermit card. And what you're recognizing deep within is that you've got a new beginning available to you. We have the Fool and the World card together, right? Meaning that you've ended a cycle. You've ended a major cycle. It feels work related, okay? It feels where you put your emotional energy into. So for some of people, they do put their emotional energies in work, and their mental energy, of course. But it does feel to me like you have that aha moment at the end of the week of like, oh my goodness, okay, yeah, that's dead, done, over with. And once you work that out within yourself, you can put a close to it and decide to go, okay, right, I'm going to see this new chapter of my life as a leap of faith, as an exciting adventure, as somewhere where I can get really, really, really excited, rather than kind of going, oh no thanks, with that Four of Cups, going, no thanks. He's all crossed his arms. He says, no, I'm good, no thanks, no thanks. I'm going to do me, By the end of the week, you're going to kind of recognize you've been flogging a dead horse. You need to up your game, all right? And what the universe does as a result of that realization is that it gifts you with the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is sending you a bright, beautiful message of something that can really, something new, something rare, something innovative that nobody else has thought of. And it's almost like I'm getting the sense of, how inventors or scientists, they tend to come up with the eureka moment, usually when other people in different parts of the world also do. It's almost like the universe and consciousness drops these epiphanies onto the earth plane, and those who are open to it can receive it. And then it doesn't matter who gets it done first, like the electric light bulb or the telephone or Einstein's relativity. It's whoever does something with it first, whoever actually puts in the work immediately, grabs it and applies it. Okay, so it feels to me like you are going to be in the receiving end of something rather grand by the end of the week, and it's going to put you in a placement of, oh wait, this is much better. Okay, for others of you, even if you're getting that offer of love and you're like, no thanks, I'm going to be doing me. I need to focus on my pentacle. I need to focus on my long-term sense of security. I don't want love at the moment. And then you have this offer come on in. Then you recognize you might again have a bit of a defensive, like, I'm not treating mean, keeping keen kind of energy. And then by the end of the week, you equally kind of think, well, I think that kind of way of thinking might not be serving you, and perhaps I do need some sort of partnership to support me. I need to bring that in. And then again, we strike while the iron is hot. Then you get this like passion that drives on in. Okay, so it's a really interesting week for you, Virgo. So don't, if possible, allow yourself to be more interested in the unknown this week, because it feels to me like it's got a lot of potential for greatness and for exciting adventures. All right, so I hope that helped you. Just want to say thank you so much for any likes, comments, shares, and I'm really grateful for the subscriptions, pressing the subscription bell. So it's really nice to see the channel growing slowly and steadily. So thank you very much. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.